Hello, Steve here. Welcome to Real Health. Oh dear, who'd have thought, who'd have thunk, who'd have realised, who'd have imagined, who'd have stumbled upon? That's me. I stumbled upon this Keto 44. Who'd have credentialed? Did I say that one? Who'd have researched about it? Did I say all this? I don't know. Part of my normal startup shtick. I stumbled upon this in 2020. From a podcast that was recorded in 2016. So I spent around 9,000 hours to get to that point, and I spent another 4,500 or so hours to prove myself wrong. I'm not wrong yet. I am not wrong with the Keto 44. Keto, aim for 3/4, 80% plus. I'm now plus of your macros, your calories in keto. Part of my keto is 50%, well, it's probably 55, 60% now in fat calories. Ooh, fat calories. And yet so lean with 60% of my calories in fat. That's what keto is. That's what keto does. I'll take my face away from the screen, shall I? If you're eating from a trough, we're giving our animals grains from a trough. That's what we're pretty much doing when we eat our grains, our breads, our cereals, which are at the top of the food pyramid. No, at the bottom. Eat more of that, right? That should be eliminated. So keto, that's keto, right? To make sure you have enough protein and enough saturated fat, and therefore enough cholesterol to give you good mental health, good hormones, and longer life. Longer life. The first for the 44, just quickly for the one-off listeners, elimination of gluten, oils, sugars, nitrates and nitrates. I've got extended version of what that means in most other podcasts and episodes. I suggest you look into it a little bit further. Should I say it? Yeah, I'll bring in some of the nuances. Gluten means wheat, barley, rye, and oats gone with the oils. No burnt animal fat, no fried food, no oils in a bottle. No. Sugars, goes without saying, all the sweetness out. Also, nearly eliminate, perhaps, your fruits. A bit of veg is fine. I'll probably have 3 serves of fruit each year, 6 serves of veg, and that's it. And that's what keeps my health and physique going. And nitrates, that's the new carcinogen in town. Get them out of your life. Worse than being obese, worse than smoking is the nitrates, mostly found in the processed meats. Right, the second for the 44, bring in those micronutrients, the 60 minerals that we require. 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 essential fatty acids, bringing up the 90 declared essential micronutrients. All vertebrates need it, for that matter, per kilo of body weight. If you don't get enough each day, that's when diseases come in. That's when we die at the average age of 78-ish. Less and less people per 10,000 are living to the age of 100. And that is because our micronutrient needs aren't being met. And we will now reach the point where we'll be burying our children if we don't subscribe to this micronutrients regimen that I suggest, that I stumbled upon, and proving to the world, okay? So today, may as well reference what today's episode is supposed to be about. Will I stick on the subject? Don't know. Extreme bodies. Well, let me tell you. I've been touted as looking like an athlete. What do I do to look so fit, this and that? Well, considering, not much. Yes, I'm doing the Keto 44, which appears extreme. It's not extreme. It's easy as. We all need to be doing it. Yes, I do go to the gym. That's because I feel great. And I'm passing by, so I may as well get 15, 20 minutes in there. 20 minutes now, over the last 7 or 8 months. And because I'm not spending 2 hours in there. That's why my gains are very slight, but that's fine. I was looking okay before going to the gym too. And I'd like to suggest in today's episode the what's it called? The extreme body pursuits. We see all these Instagram fitness influencers, all the ladies and the guys, the musculars, the booty people, and the lean and the skinny and the blah, blah. As part of researching, I looked up extreme bodies, and what came up was piercings and pointy teeth and ear stuff happening. Tattoos and big balls and piercing. I'm not going to mention it because it was not pleasant in that image search. I was expecting to see extreme bodies in fit bodies. So today's extreme body thing is the whole fitness thing. And the guys, let's pick on the guys first, where get jacked and get ripped and get big, and you got to be 200 and something to be something, as in weight wise, pounds. I'm probably 204 or 5 pound myself, but I'm a touch over 6 foot as well, so it's not that hard to be 200 pound. Look how sort of slender and you can see the physique that I have, and I'm considered on the BMI scale. I'm considered overweight with a BMI of what is it, 27? It's around 27. Oh, there you go. I spent about 2.2 seconds with a BMI of about just under 24, and I was scrawny as hell. Bloody hell! I didn't want to be there, so I didn't actually try. I just sort of bounced off that low level. But so that's that extreme body. So you know how the ladies have like the extreme body thing with the anorexia and the bulimia and the yada yada yada, trauma this, such and such that, acceptance and bullied and all these reasons. Well, those jacked boys out there, those jacked men and the tape brothers, which you got to be jacked, get in the gym, do push-ups. That's a form of body dysmorphia in itself, in my humble opinion. That's more humble versus my other opinions, which are robust. So if you're jacked and getting TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, and taking roids and taking many will say, those supplements you're taking, that's all body dysmorphia. Well, because it looks so awesome, it might be construed as fixated on body, this and that, but nah. If you spend like an hour in the gym plus each day, want to be jacked and all that, that's the female equivalent of eating disorders, guys, with the whole jacked look and be a man and this and that, just get in the gym and all that sort of thing. That's a form of body dysmorphia, okay? Sorry, I'm just going to approach the camera because I've got these notifications that just stay there and they don't disappear. So apologies. Right. So extreme bodies. That's the boys. Those fit-looking bodies, in referencing the guys, possible body dysmorphia. A lot of them with the overt muscularities and the like. And you hear the stories. I listened to a couple of fitness type podcasts. There's this guy, I forget his name, but more plates, more dates. Steroid use and all that sort of thing, and that's body dysmorphia, man. Woo! That sort of route of extreme bodies with the fitness part of extreme bodies, you're not going to live too long if you take that to extremes as well. Many will think that I'm an extreme by having just keto, no fruit and veg, and taking all these pills and potions. Let's compare notes in 50 years. In my case, probably 30 years. If you're 50, let's see if you last another 30 years. I know I will, as long as I get access to my micronutrients. So if you're working out an hour, 90 minutes, 2 hours plus, I've heard these stories of 4 hours in the gym. Are you kidding me? You got body misformia. You got body what's that word? Body misformia. Body misformia? Have I even got it right? Anyway, far out. Dysmorphia. Anyway, you got body dysmorphia, Jack, if you're spending more than 2 hours in the gym. Good luck on having a family life and having a fruitful home life and this and that when you're spending 2 hours plus in the gym. Are you kidding me? If it's your job and that sort of thing, if you're a personal trainer, yeah. There's this real mega fitness bodybuilding influencer and consultant, Wes Watson. At least he gets it over and done with. He's at the gym before 4 and he's out of the gym before 6. So in that respect, okay. But if you're a gym rat that through lunch out, like 3 hours through lunch and all morning in the gym and all afternoon into the evening at the gym, you've got body dysmorphia, Jack. And with the ladies, Jill, you got body dysmorphia. If you're purging, if you're skinny plus getting a 6-pack. So there used to be this anorexia thing where it was all about the leanness. Now you have to have a bit of muscle tone and a 6-pack going. Body dysmorphia with the ladies too. I did a whole episode on if you're going to be eating disorder, please don't die on us. At least take the micronutrients. So at least if you're going to go down that route with your body dysmorphia, at least take the micronutrients that I advocate here. My supplier is longevity. Yes, you can blame your past traumas and jail this and assault that and abuse that and PTSD cause of this and that. I get it. I don't understand because I haven't had trauma of some people's experience, of course. But let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there with body dysmorphia which haven't had trauma and they are fixated on striations in their chest and pose and let's do competitions and eating and all the Tupperware containers, hip thrusts and Instagram this and that, and I've got one Instagram post with the right lighting and all that, looking all sort of lean and ripped and that sort of thing. But I'm inadvertently 7.5% body fat. I'm not really striving for anything. It just happens. How about that? Just be shredded all the time. What's this bulking and then shredding and then you go from having... there was an example of this chap, Brad Lee, multi-millionaire, has a podcast and he says, I wanted to get big and then get ripped, and when I put on, ate and worked out, I had this fat face, and it's not pleasant to be on that bulking phase if you use that as a thing, as a method to bulk up and then lean up and muscular and this and that. Well, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant, okay? I don't even think Arnold Schwarzenegger did much of the bulking where he's bulky to the point of being obese. It was just always in that, yes, we can say genes and this and that, but if you've seen some of the footage in the 70s of Arnold Schwarzenegger, working out. He knew how to work out. Many people think that by taking the TRT and the steroids, that's all you need. Just take it and you'll be jacked. No, you still got to put in the work. There's these videos of Tom Platz, 1990s Olympia champion, and some of the insane workouts he was doing was body dysmorphia. And he's 70 plus now. Is he even 70 plus? He looks 70 plus. If he's not, well, he's aging disgracefully, and that's what athletes do. They will age disgracefully. Even my peers of the times when I used to do triathlon a couple of decades ago, I see them now, and they are aging very disgracefully. I don't do triathlon. I don't do endurance sports, and I'm aging much more gracefully than them. Let me tell you. Whoa. Sorry, guys, if you're listening to this and you're my peers from 20 years ago competing in triathlon, you're doing shite. Sorry, guys. Yes. Extreme bodies. What more? With my live people, I was thinking, I'm not prepared. What am I going to do? I think I've done all right for 17 minutes. I've done okay. I'm running out of steam, though. So, the whole extreme body thing, be happy in your body dysmorphia. Yes, I'm vain. I don't think I'm dysmorphic. I do have, and the thing that really got me onto this regimen that I'm on, which I advocate for and I'm very convinced about, with longevity as well as looking good and being healthy, is that what pricked me towards it was the whole idea of obesity is just a micronutrient deficiency. And now I've had a extreme body of being obese, of having something like a BMI of 45, plus being almost double my body weight now to being the way I am now, and I'll probably get another few decades out of this system, this body. And I just stumbled upon it. And we have all these well-learned, these credentialed, and the research people and the scientific people, this and that, and they're going to live much younger than me. And let me tell you what I've stumbled upon with this Keto 44. It's not that much of a outside or outlying scientific. Yes, it is scientific. It's not just this this faith thing that I'm on, this stupid idea, this naturopathic thing I'm on. There's a lot of science there, but it's not sexy enough. Body dysmorphic people, we think it's sexy to restrict and to restrict calories and to exercise and to be jacked and ripped and skinny and athletic and this and that. That's old school. If you don't understand what causes our obesity, Keto 44. If you don't understand that it's micronutrient deficiency, which is going to I've heard this stat, this Sherry Shear. Anyway, a surname of Shear. She's quite popular on something like 250,000 subscribers, followers, or whatever on Insta. She pulled out a stat just recently. I heard by 2025, half the world's population will be obese. We were worried about hunger. We have to worry about the obesity. You know, obesity is only 25 pounds overweight. That's what obese is. How about that? Let's see how much longer Arnold Schwarzenegger lives. Sylvester Stallone, Tom Platz. I saw a a Google News thing. This 91-year-old ex-bodybuilding champion still alive. You know, scrolling down, where is he? They only show him winning in the 60s or whatever it was, or 50s. I'm not quite sure, but they don't show him now. So that's odd. You should show how a person looks now. Ronnie, there's a Ronnie, someone in the 90s, or even early in this millennia, almost dying, and he was in a hospital bed, and that's been doing rounds, but he's looking okay. He's back to looking okay. So I've covered the bodybuilders. Some of the Jane Fonda, they show this Jane Fonda thing endorsing this cosmetic thing, and there's a balloon, and she hits the balloon, and it wasn't pretty. She's an octogenarian. She's doing better than most, being a fitness guru and the like in the 70s and 80s, but let's see if she gets into her 90s and beyond. I don't think so, but let's see. Her head isn't out there too much, so she's probably shut up shop. I don't know, with Jane Fonda. That's it. I'm running out of steam. I'm running out of steam to the point where I can't even think of a good summary. So there you go. I'll attempt a summary. Those extreme bodies, the jacked versus the slim versus the six-pack versus this and that. Body dysmorphia. If you don't understand the micronutrients complex, you won't understand in how to keep lean and live longer. Don't be surprised if at some point, I've discovered this, at some point these stats come out that ex-pro athletes, gym influencers, fitness influencers on Instagram and the like, their life expectancies are lower than the, I often say the Cheeto eating, Netflix watching, smoking, couch sitting Westerner. They have a lower life expectancy than that demographic, which I just mentioned. I'm not going to try it again. Yes, I will. Cheeto eating, Netflix watching, smoking, couch sitting Westerner. Anyway, that was the attempt gone again. So don't be surprised if some of those stats come out at some point where I know, I've seen some of these stats. Life insurance companies understand that ex-pro athletes don't live as long as the normal population. They don't know why it's happening. They can assume bad lifestyle choices, post-retirement, this and that, and drug use, yada, yada, accidents, they're risk takers, and beyond all those excuses. When you're an athlete, when you're a gym rat, when you're fitness influencing, if you don't supplement right, if you don't digest, absorb, and get daily dependable supply of your micronutrients, you won't last as long as the Cheeto eating, couch sitting, Netflix watching, smoking Westerner. That's all for now. Until the next time, hopefully. Bye-bye.